Jim Jordan, a U.S. congressman from Ohio, recently said, "The biggest threat to American freedom on liberty is that thing, listening to you when you are having a private conversation, and then sends you ads based on what you talked about. It decides what news you can hear, what ideas and books you can consider, what prices you can pay for goods, and who gets to remain in business. The biggest threat to freedom here at home is big tech. Amazon, a big tech company, has been flying under the radar. In late 2020, Americans left Twitter and Facebook by the millions to join uncensored freedom-loving platforms. After Facebook and Twitter removed social media platform Parler from their sites, Parler CEO John Matz announced midnight Sunday, January 9th, 2021, Amazon will be shutting off all our servers to completely remove free speech off the internet. Amazon delivered that final blow by removing Parler from their servers. Today, I want to persuade you to stop shopping on Amazon and spend your hard-earned income elsewhere. I will discuss Amazon's threats toward the U.S. economy, ways you can support your local economy while continuing to shop from home. A little about myself. I am a free, God-fearing, God-loving American who bleeds red, white, and blue. We have seen big tech, media, and government silence, censor, and cancel Americans, and all because of their point of view. Benjamin Franklin said, "Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech." Amazon negatively threatens the U.S. economy. Amazon famously barely turned a profit in their first 20 years. Today, nearly all its operating income comes from cloud computing services and AI technology. Jeff Bezos, Amazon CEO, says, Amazon focuses on the needs of their customers, serving as a kind of charity run for the benefit of its users. Well, many critics have offered a more sinister theory. Amazon has spent the past couple decades building up the market share by underpricing competitors. Just go research all the retail stores that have closed because Amazon is willing to lose hundreds of millions by underpricing competitive products. David Dayton, an author at the InTheTimes.com, writes about antitrust laws and said that the technical term for what Amazon is doing is called predatory pricing, which is illegal under the US antitrust laws. You cannot drop prices with the intent to monopolize. For example, Zappos became a very popular online shoe retailer. Amazon tried to buy them out, but Zappos wouldn't sell, so Amazon proceeded to sell its shoes at less than what they paid for them, and they offered free 2-day shipping. Amazon lost about $150 million in the process, but the strategy worked. Zappos did not have the resources to lose money by matching Amazon prices, and eventually they had to sell to Amazon. Zappos still exists, but it's an Amazon subsidiary. Do your own research into how Amazon prepares their financial statements to cover up the fact that they are indeed violating antitrust laws. Shoal Sussman, a law student at Fordham University, wrote in the Journal of Antitrust Enforcement, published in February, said, Amazon's low prices, which it achieved by both avoiding sales tax for years and severely undercutting rivals, played a major role in gaining customers. He went on to say, Amazon's responsible for fighting tax laws that would support local economies, rakes in billions in taxpayer subsidies, despite being worth over $1 trillion. Without many of us noticing, Amazon has become one of the most powerful corporations in the world. ProPublica, a nonprofit organization that aims to produce investigative journalism in the public's interest, said Amazon search results are controlled by an algorithm set by Amazon for its own benefit. When you click on a particular product, there are typically multiple sellers offering the item, but the default seller is chosen by Amazon. The default seller is not necessarily the one with the lowest price. In many cases, Amazon makes itself the default seller. 64% of US households subscribe to Amazon Prime at $119 a month and 2 free day shipping, plus other perks. In a bid to replace USPS and US Postal, Amazon is building up its delivery fleet. This free perk that Amazon has offered at a loss for many years now has resulted in 1 out of every $2 spent online is spent at Amazon. In no time, Amazon will be the only choice left. Then and only then, they will raise their prices however they wish, because there will be little, if any, competition left. We Americans must realize that we have become very reliant on one company whose self-serving principles threaten our future freedoms of choice. This may take you time, but here are a few tips to help you overcome shopping at Amazon. The first tip is, well, don't shop on their website. Don't cancel your Amazon account just yet because a lot of the products you have warranties. Wait for those warranties to expire, then kick them to the curb. Also, know that if you cancel your Amazon account, all of your shopping history goes away, including any warranty history. Step 2, stop using Amazon products and name brands like Alexa and Amazon subscriptions like Audible and replace them with like competitors, unless you like the fact that Amazon is listening and gathering your data. Step 3, poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency to use Amazon. So set aside the necessary time to research your online options, pricing, and shipping. Step 4, cut out the middleman and go directly to the company website of the product or brand that you are in search of and make your purchases there. Many stores offer free shipping. Step 5, many local businesses also offer free delivery, or you can avoid shipping costs by having the item shipped to the store that you purchased it from. By shopping locally, you are investing in your community and helping to foster a climate that is more likely to attract entrepreneurs and new investment because people are spending money within the community. If Amazon's actions to control our freedom of choice and speech is not a big enough reason for you to turn away from shopping there, then just think about all the businesses that are no longer available because we so narrow-mindedly chose to hit the easy button and shopped Amazon. I know I did. In a world where history and freedoms are being silenced, we can still have our own personal say about it by not supporting those who would choose to be a part of censoring us. We must, in our own way, communicate that we will not be silenced. Just think about it. If we all banded together and stopped shopping Amazon, we would be igniting a renewed flame of hope, prosperity, and the American idea that if we work hard, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. Whether you want to be an entrepreneur and own your own small business or see your community flourish, by simply shopping elsewhere, we are essentially telling big tech giants like Amazon that our voices do matter. We can turn the tides that are binding us and bring wealth back into our communities rather than the pockets of one huge company that is hell-bent to shut everyone else down. Thank you for listening.